Hopefully it's going amazing. Mine is going pretty good. I cannot complain. Just sitting here sipping on my coffee, waiting on y'all to come on in and chat with your girl. Yeah, y'all. There be a lot going on around this world. I'm telling you. You never know. It's a different thing every day. It's always something with people. Got to be careful out here. These kids be out here doing crazy stuff, making wild decisions. And check on your loved ones, man. Make sure these little young ones is out here doing what they need to be doing, because it doesn't make any sense. Hey, JB. It doesn't make any sense at all, I'm telling you. You know, my brother's stepdaughter, bad car accident last night. And the people found out from getting on, people seeing a car that looked like hers on Facebook flipped over. I said, these kids, they flying, going 100 miles per hour with a baby in the back of the car. One's in a medically induced coma. Other one might not make it. The mother, the one who was actually driving the car, that's not his step, that's his cousin, little cousin. I said, well, what the heck was they doing outside like that at 2 o'clock or something in the morning with a baby? How you outside with a little 2-year-old baby flying, going 100 miles per hour, drinking, drunk? Well, they don't know if his little cousin is going to make it or not. And his stepdaughter is, they said she got staples going from the side of her head to their eyebrow. I'm like, that. These kids don't think. When they told me, I'm like, well, I can't even imagine what they was doing outside at that time with a baby, knowing y'all was drunk. These young kids making bad decisions. I pray y'all. Yeah, we gotta pray for them, y'all. Just pray for them. They make it through. The baby, I think they said the baby was in just has a neck brace. They got to monitor her and make sure everything is okay, but she basically didn't have anything wrong that I know of. But the mom of the baby and my brother's stepdaughter, they're doing pretty bad. We'll see. We'll get the phone calls and see how everything is going. You just got to keep them in your prayer, man. You said these young kids don't be using their brain. I said, that mother, she gonna lose that baby and everything, because it was only her car. Nobody else crashed into her. She just crashed into, I don't know, they didn't even know what she crashed into. And like I said, the only way they found out was by Facebook. Somebody seen on Facebook that the car that had that bad accident looked like his little cousin's car, and they started calling around, and that's how they figured out. That social media, I'm telling you, is crazy. I found out that a lot of people passed away. My sister, my cousins, a couple cousins from Facebook, getting on and like seeing them on there. People on there like, I'm like, what the who? No, you can't be talking about my cousin, you know? Like, and here it is, or my sister. And she live in Texas. Well, they're from Texas, so I found out from Facebook about her. Yeah, they is gonna have to wait to see about CPS, because, and the bad thing is her mother, she just passed. They just lost their mom that last year, and now hopefully that little girl make it through. Dang, that's sad. That's real sad. Morning, Desiree. That's very sad. You know, but you know, you really can't tell these kids anything. They got to learn on their own. I'm sure they told her plenty of times about, you know, drinking like that. And no, I don't work at the hospital, Desiree. I don't work at any hospital. I do home health. I don't know if I'll ever be going back to the hospital. I'm doing home health for now. Yeah, my brother's stepdaughter and his little cousin, because you know we have different fathers, so um, you know, on his father's side, his stepdaughter and, well, you know, his stepdaughter and his cousin from on his father's side, they is in a bad car accident at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and the one is his stepdaughter's in a medically induced coma, and his little cousin, she's just that she hasn't woke up yet. She's really messed up. She has internal bleeding and all kind of stuff. So they don't know for sure. And her baby, that she had her baby in the car with her too. The baby's 2 years old. So I guess I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that baby yet, but hopefully that she's okay. So these people is mm-hmm. Yeah, just keep them in your prayers. Hopefully everybody walk away. You know, my mom got the call at 4 o'clock in the morning, so she just told me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think his stepdaughter is she older than my son? I can't remember how old I don't think she's older than my son. She's in 20 something, but she's older than the other one. They told her to stop hanging with her, but you know, you can't tell these kids nothing because apparently they always be drinking and all that. So I was confused about them flying around with a 2-year-old in the car, knowing that you've been drinking. And why was the baby outside at 2 o'clock in the morning? Like, what is going on around here? Time. Hey, Time. Morning blessings. Have a blessed and productive Wednesday and stay consistent and healthy, focused and motivated. Enjoy every day. God bless. Thank you, Time. Hey, James. Hi, Tweet. How you doing? Yeah. Just pray for my family, y'all. Keep them in your prayers. Hopefully everybody, you know, walks away. Bad car accident. My brother's stepdaughter and cousin. Bad car accident. You're not working today? Oh. Oh, happy birthday, Desiree. Happy birthday. Yeah, we got snow. It's snowing actually right now. It's supposed to snow for the next hour. And it's freezing cold. Thank you. Yeah, just keep them in your prayers. Hopefully everybody wake up from this and, you know. Hey, Rico. How you doing? How you been? My mom's doing good. She been on the phone and everything. They called her at 4 o'clock in the morning telling her about it. Well, my brother called her. Hopefully the little girl, his little cousin, make it through because they lost their mom last year. So hopefully. Definitely don't have your baby out at 2 o'clock in the morning. That baby should have been had a bath and in the bed way before then. When they told me, that's the same thing I said. I'm like, what the? So what was she doing outside? Apparently, I can't even imagine. My baby's never been outside unless we was. I don't. It never. Like my babies wouldn't have been outside at that time of night. I don't know what they had going on. They probably should have been took that baby from that girl. Truthfully. Mm-hmm. I've been good, sis. Just vibing, trying to stack this paper. Good to see you, love. Good to see you too, Rico. And definitely stack that money. It's winter time. Get that money up. Doing a long prayer. Thank you, Tweet. I know. I hope the baby isn't hurt too either. What I heard was that the baby was in Children's Hospital. They took her to Children's. The girl, my brother's cousin, the boy, her older brother, he went to Children's with the baby and the paramedic and everything. But you know, the mom's still in a coma, so I don't know. She hasn't woke up yet. Hopefully, she pulled through. I had a bad car accident, Rico. My brother's stepdaughter and little cousin. And they 20s, little young 20s. Yeah, it's Desiree's birthday, y'all. I'll keep y'all posted on what's going on. Next thing, when I hear something else. I don't know, her stepdaughter they said she had staples going from the side of her head to her eyebrow. So I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, but that's, But anyway, y'all, it's Desiree's birthday. Yeah, y'all gotta pray for the young people. They don't want to listen no way, so they don't like to listen. They didn't been telling them for a while now to stop doing that, stop drinking and being crazy and wild. They've been talking to them, but these kids don't listen. Sometimes it takes for things like this to go on for people to wake up, and which is sad. That's really sad, because that baby. I feel bad for the baby the most. I feel bad for that baby. Yes, ma'am. That's a blessing, Desi. And you didn't have to go to work either, so that's good too. Even though it was due to the weather, but still. That was a good thing. Shoot. I just was sitting here, y'all, sipping on my coffee and writing in my journal. Stuff. Just writing. Trying to come up with a master plan to take over the world. One day at a time. Like Pinky in the Brain. It's snowing outside right now, so, I don't like cold. Thank God I don't be having to run out in that cold like I used to have to do. Running out like that. Yeah, I know I always had to be to work early in the morning, so I'm out there when it's freezing before they even do the roads and stuff. It's a blessing that I have to go through that. I'm not even interested in it. We'll see. Are you about to roll up? That's what's up. When I was younger, I had rules. I never drank, did drugs, or went in no one's car while I was clubbing. Yeah, see? You gotta have some type of rules, standards and stuff, I partied. I did all that stuff. But see, when I was young, having my baby, see, I was young when I had them, but I was smart. I didn't. You wouldn't have caught me. I was in the house with my babies. I wasn't running around. I wasn't going clubbing and doing all that. If I went clubbing, my babies was at home somewhere getting with the babysitter, you know, or at the babysitter's house, and I was at the club. I wasn't doing that. My mom would always watch my kids. If I wanted to go out and do something, my mom had them, or my uncle, or somebody, my stepbrothers or something. You know, they used to watch them too. Yeah, everybody used to come through and watch my kids if I wanted to go out, and that wasn't even that often. So that's why people didn't mind watching them. She's only a baby, I know, because I have a baby cousin and she's only 3. Yeah, that's a baby. 2 years old, that's a baby. She had no business outside. I knew. And y'all goofy selves is drunk too. You got that baby outside, you done lost your mind. Damn, Pinky. And I got in a crash with my brother, mom, and me. Dang, Tweak. Sorry to hear that. You rode the train home. Smart, see? You don't get behind the car. I always told my kids that. Don't never. You see somebody acting crazy and driving crazy, whether they've been drinking or not, you get out that car. Call me, I come get you. Don't ever go for that. Driving, going crazy. You know how these kids be out there racing and driving 100 miles per hour and doing all that. There's some adults that still do that crazy stuff. I'm not into it. It's not impressive to me at all. I think it's crazy. I'm not trying to be in nobody's car accident, because you never know whether you could lose your life or become disabled just from that. I'm not putting my life in nobody's hands like that. Not at all. Let me out. I'll figure out how to get home. I could walk. At least I'll be safe. James said it was warm in upstate New York. I'm glad that snow is in another part. Yes, James, we got snow. Well, good thing y'all didn't have it. It was warm, kind of. I'm not going to... Yeah, drinking ain't even good. Y'all already know. Y'all see I was doing the wild drinking and stuff crazy, running around. I don't drink anymore. I'm done with that. I want to still live, and I don't want to jeopardize my kidneys and liver and all this crazy stuff either. I'm not young. I'm not that young anymore. So I'm trying to live and, you know, have a healthy kind of life without complications, you know. You already be having sometimes problems from getting older. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. Yeah, I was definitely lucky. My kids never been in a daycare or none of that, Desiree. I was blessed in that way. I had my grandmother, my mother. They watched them. Even when I went to work, school, all that stuff, they was with my mom and my grandma. My uncles, family, period. They always watched them. I was blessed to not have to even take them to daycare. So that was a blessing. Hi, Mickey. I hope you all good. I'm all good, Mickey. Thank you. Drinking with the baby. She might be doing or following you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You already know she watching, and it's a little girl, so she watching what her mom doing. Which, I ain't even getting into all that. She watched what her mom was doing. So, I mean, I'm just not even gonna get into all that, but you know, y'all know the cycle. I know how it goes. You can read between the lines. Yeah, the baby got a long way to go. That's what's up, Desiree. Oh, you might like some of this stuff that my brother bought me. Wow, that's beautiful. You had your family to help you with your kids. Oh, yeah. I had my family strong. Strong. Like, my family held it down. I didn't need anything. That's why I didn't really need public assistance or anything like that. My family held it down, and I was young having my babies. So, they held it down. Stepped in, stepped up. And my kids was the first grandkids and nieces and nephews and all that. So I got 3 brothers, so they was good. And I was calm, and I was like quiet always. So when I was young, you know, I had babies young, but that, you know, I was still like quiet and in the house. I didn't even go outside to the clubs and the bars and stuff like that. Before I was 21, I wasn't doing that. Like, and I was living like married type life, you know what I mean? Like young. So I was in the house. But hey, Sushi. No medication or alcohol in my life. Good, Desi. That's great. You should have a long life. Take care of yourself, and you work out, which is good. I joined back into the gym. Actually, I have to go today. Hopefully the snow doesn't get too bad because I have to go to the gym today. I've been going Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays now. I just started last week though. Started back. I told you I wanted to get back into the gym. So I started going last week. But I started on Wednesday. Well, I joined the gym on that Monday. So I didn't go to the gym till Wednesday. And then I went Friday. Now Monday. Now today's Wednesday. I'll be back again. I'm going to keep it going. And everybody's like, you don't need to go. How would you say somebody don't need to go to the gym? I could be small, but that don't mean nothing. Like, you know what I mean? I still got to work out. Keep my mind right. Keep my body right. Like, I'm gonna be right at that gym. Ain't nobody's gonna convince me that I don't need to go to the gym. I don't think so. Everybody needs to go to the gym, whether you small, whatever. It's not just to lose weight. You know? Not just for that. How you doing, Sush? Fruit don't fall. No, it doesn't. Fruit does not fall far from the tree, Rico. You're right. There are all types of vegetarian. Yeah, there is. Vegans, vegetarians, you know, it depends. You got different things. Different strokes for different folks. Oh, yeah. It definitely takes a village, Sushi. Yeah, it takes one. For sure. That's why I was particular in what neighborhood I lived in and everything when I was raising my kids. Like, I wasn't living in the hood. I wasn't with it. I'm like, my kids, I had 3 boys. Nah, I am not raising them in the hood. Like, what's the chances of them not being hoodlums? Okay? We're not doing that. That's going to make it harder on me. I'm going to have less sleep, problems that I didn't want to have to deal with. That's why my boys are so smart now. You know, they are they're well-mannered. They make pretty much good decisions, you know. Like, of course, you always got one that might be a little bit more, like, adventurous than the other ones. But for the most part, my kids are good. My daughter's straight. I'm blessed. Oh, I could say that. I didn't have to go. I'm not a grandmother yet. I haven't had to be running through the court systems and having the people calling my phone talking about I need to come down to the station. And no, I'm blessed. I'm thankful for that too. I couldn't handle that. And especially trying to do it on my own too. You know, I had my family, but as far as fathers, yeah, we're not gonna get into that. But I was blessed in that way. That's good. You were blessed to have your family. Yes. Best way. Strangers looking after kids can be very problematic, to say the least. Oh, yeah. It's scary, Mickey, because you know, you never know what might be happening when you're not around. Even family members are scary. It's scary with that. But I had my close family that was watching them, so I was good. I was a club girl back in my day. I never drank alcohol. Well, it's fun to go to the club sometimes just to go and dance, you know. You can't do it now. You might get into some problems. It's not safe. I used to like to go to the club to dance too. I used to go in like when they had like I think it was 16 or 18 and under clubs or something or whatever. I went to like a couple of those when I was young, but you couldn't drink or anything, and I wasn't interested in drinking. So I went to the club. Actually, I went to a bar. I think I was like, I had my first son. So I was probably like, at that point, and I got my first apartment. So I probably was like 19. I went to my first bar. I wasn't supposed to be in there, but I got snuck in there. Actually, I think I might have even been 20. It was before no, I wasn't 20 yet because I had Quay at 20. So I was like 19. I went to the club, the bar. And I don't even know if I drank or not. But actually, I think I did. But that was my first time going to a bar before I was 21. Then I didn't go to a bar after that until I turned 21. So I just wasn't that person that was in there all before, before I turned of age. I was in the house. I had babies, so that probably protected me and kept me like, grounded in a way. And I had a relationship I was in, with their father. So I was kind of locked down and in the house for a while. Everything about you is so beautiful. It crushed my heart when I seen that you had a man, but respect your situation, not to say no dumb stuff. Your spirit is priceless. Thank you, James. Actually, I'm a big time jogger. I know you are, Desiree. You told me that too. That's what's up. Keep that going. You need that for longevity. I think me and Sushi will always be your fan. I love you and Sushi. Definitely love y'all. Sushi's my bro. People need to shut up. Yeah, they do, Desiree. They need to shut up and mind their business. Tell them don't ever. They always try to, you don't need to go. You're small. I don't care about that. I still need to go. Still need to go to the gym. I don't care what size I am. Thanks, James, though. Thank you. You was working out yesterday. Good. Everybody should work out. Don't let nobody tell you because you small or whatever that you shouldn't. You still should. It keeps your mental right. It keeps everything good. It keeps your fitness good. I'm like, okay. But just because I'm small, y'all would say that I don't need to go. So how you think I'm going to maintain being, I don't want to always stay super small, but how you think I'm going to stay fit if I don't go and work it out? I'm going to start seeing me getting my belly hanging over my pants and all that. Don't you know illnesses come with having a belly? I already know about that. I got family that had that. Most of my family got bellies. They got them bellies. That's the thing that I always seen. I always watched and looked at since I was young, and I'm like, I do not want that. I'm going to try to do everything I can to not get that belly that my family mostly got. No. I'm telling you, it's like a thing. Everybody got that belly. No, I didn't want that. What I can say is I made it to the age now to where they had bellies by my age. They had them big old bellies and might not even been big for real, but they had a belly. Nah. Nope. I never wanted that. Nothing wrong with it, it's to each his own, but that's just something I know that causes, it doesn't, well, I know too much weight causes illness. And having that belly and stuff, next thing you know, you got diabetes, you got all these different illnesses and stuff, sleep apnea. I didn't watch my family. There's too many of them. With that weight, with all the things that come with having weight on you. And I told myself since I was young that I was going to try my best to not get them issues. Like, yeah. It's everybody need exercise. Like, everybody, regardless of your size, you need exercise. It helps with everything. Hair growth, skin. Even though I got this big ass pimple on my head. And I don't know why. But hopefully it goes away. I'm all good, sis. You know me. Hey, I know you, Sush. That's what's up. How the kids doing? Rico's keep your heart healthy and strong. Yes. Keep everything healthy and strong. And I want to be strong too. I don't want to be weak walking around here just because I'm small. You are correct. You can be slim on the outside, but be fat on the inside and unhealthy. So going gym is a good idea. Yeah, exactly. Could be slim on the outside, but be having all kind of issues and stuff. And just because you slim doesn't mean that you're not at risk for having diabetes and things like that either. So you need to watch the stuff you putting in it as well. And y'all know I'm a pescatarian, but I do eat chicken again. Started eating chicken again, just to try to change it up a little bit. But I think I want to stop eating chicken again too. I felt a lot better when I didn't have to eat chicken either, for real, for real. Like, I don't know why, but when I was just basically doing, like, I was like a vegetarian, but then I would have seafood added into it. So, I don't know. I wanted to go all the way vegetarian, but I'm not like super big on all different kinds of veggies and stuff. So I just got to start opening my palate to different things. Like maybe if I go to like a class or some type of something where I can learn more about different vegetables and stuff, maybe I might be able to do it. My brother bought me some stuff. He been buying me a bunch of little vegan stuff. So I'm going to try. He brought me some jackfruit something. I never even had jackfruit before, but hopefully it's good. I want to try it out and see. Keep us posted up on the situation with your family about the car accident. I sure will, Desi. And my mom says you're going to be looking through a glass wall if you be a hood. Oh, yeah, you're going to be looking through a glass wall. That's a fact. You don't want to live like that. You don't want to have it to where somebody else is controlling your life and controlling your day-to-day activities. You can't even use the bathroom without asking. You know, you can't brush your teeth. You can't do anything without that. You get into that. You don't want those problems. You don't want to live like that. That's not living. That's just existing. That's not living at all, Tweet. When I was 18, that's when I started clubbing. Okay. Good, see? At least you was a little bit older. I went to the club. I was 16. But I went to the 18 and under club. So, yeah. Actually, when I met my kid's father, I was in the 16 and under club. And, yep. So I met him. Because he was from another neighborhood than me. So. I feel you, sis. I've been doing it on my own. The first 4 years been challenging, ups and downs. My mom's been my rock for real, for real. That's what's up, Sushi. That's what's up. Shout out and congratulations to you, Sush. That is what's up. Definitely need a village. And it's hard. I can imagine. It's different for men in a way, you know? I can imagine. So my mom had, when she got with my stepfather, they got custody of he had 4 boys. My mom had 3 boys and 1 girl. So that's why I always said it was 7 boys and me growing up in the house. So he had got custody of his 4 boys, and my mom helped him raise them boys. And so, yeah, I grew up in a household full of boys. But I was always going to my grandmother. My grandmother basically was always like there, and I, to get away from that, I always went to had my grandma. So you had to grow up really fast. Oh yeah, I grew up fast. Becoming a mom early and stepping up to your responsibilities. Oh yeah, I definitely did that. I was like an older lady, young. I hung with my mom, her friends. So I didn't do the friend thing because they was all different and doing different things that I was really not into. So I hung with my mom and her friends. So I was always like a little bit more grown acting, mature. I can't say grown, mature than people my age. That's probably why I'm the way I am now. And my grandmother, because my grandma was my best friend. So I'm a little different than how my mom was too. My grandma's more like, I'm more, a lot like my grandmother. She, me and her always hung. We was tight. Like, she took me, did everything. You know, she helped me with my kids. You know, and we was always super. We used to sit on the phone for hours. You know, you how you got that friend or somebody that you talking to for hours. I was talking to my grandma. Like, that was my girl. That is my girl. I showed y'all her on live uh, when I first got here, and in the last summer too. Good, you feel good. That's a fact, Sus. You look good, you feel good. What you said, Desiree? I'm a big time jogger. Nicole, being slim is in. Oh yeah, being slim is definitely in. You a size 8? Okay. Yeah, being slim is in. Me and my grandma's slim now. And when I went to go see her last week, I was like, my mom was trying to talk stuff about me being small. And I told her, girl, please, I don't know what you talking about. I look good. And she's like, sure. She's like, I never been that size. Well, you sure haven't. And I told my grandma, I'm like, yeah, grandma, we look good, don't we? She's like, yeah, we sure do. We have 5, you know, and everything. So, yeah, I'm not, listen, I'm not worried about that. Double tap the screen today, guys, and sub. Thank you, Tweak. You have a good figure, Mimi, and it is good staying healthy. Thank you, Mickey. Yeah, I want to be healthy. Eating raw food, juicing, fresh fruits, and veggies maintain guaranteed great health and will heal diabetes and heart disease. Yes, it will. That's a fact. Yep. Eat and work out. I work out at home. 100%. Yes, Tweet. Is there a lot of fried food in the black community, Mimi, or is that just a stereotype? Yeah, there's a lot of fried food, Mickey. I eat a lot of fried food, which is terrible, and I already know that. But that's something I was raised on, and that's something that I got a bad habit. But I tell you what, when I wasn't eating chicken, I didn't eat as much fried food. I started eating more fried foods again when I started eating chicken again. Because I like chicken. I like it baked, fried, grilled, you know, all kind of ways. But lately, since I've been back in Pittsburgh, I haven't really been eating a lot of fried chicken. I've been eating it baked, which is a blessing. Since I've been back home, the fried food's been cut a lot. Like now it's been like every once in a while, it's more baked. Yep. My nan was the same for me. She was my rock. And her at her house was my sanctuary. She was like a second mom to me. When she passed away, it really cut me up. And I still miss her to this day. I bet, Mickey. I'm sorry to hear that too. Because, yeah. My grandmother is 80. She'll be 85 this year. She's still kicking. And for the most part, she's not sick. She's just older. And she can't really do things on her own at all. She's starting to get like, her mind is starting to get a little bit mixed up because she be confused a lot. But since I've been going to see her, I be like, I'm noticing because she don't be remembering. She be calling people different names and, you know, different stuff like that be going on. But she's not really on the medications like that. You know, she's just getting older and she can't function like she used to. Yeah. Taking it out will help you healthy as long as you have Bad things in moderation. Yeah, and that's what's been going on, Mickey. I've been having the bad things in moderation now. Yeah, because I stopped drinking. I don't smoke. Um, well, I can't say I stopped drinking. I'll have a drink every now and then because, like, I will have, like, we had daiquiris. Um, that one day, well, the other day I had the alcohol, non-alcoholic daiquiri, but I'll have like a drink every, like some wine or something like that. But I'm not really interested in no hard liquor because I don't like the way it makes me feel, and I don't like the way that it changes me. And if y'all been watching, y'all see how it changes me, you know, and I don't like that because I'm not. That's never been me. I didn't even really like. I could ask my mother. I didn't even used to drink until I went to Connecticut. And so, you know, sometimes when you are in certain situations, you let it change you, and that's just what it be. But that's not healthy. And so imagine all the drinking that I was doing, being there, and to go from doing all that drinking to not drinking, that means that it was never me. You know what I mean? Like I just was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing. I have no regrets, but it's just how it is. It's the facts. I just was hanging with people that did that on a regular, you know, so that just became a part of the lifestyle. Partying, you know, just straight partying. And I, like my mom and them, they would drink, they would sit around, her friends, my sister-in-laws and all that stuff, they would come over and everything. That my mom and them, they would all sit there and be drinking like crazy. And I wouldn't even have not one drink. Like, so that I didn't used to drink. I know I drank the one time we went out to the comedy club. Like, you know, I would be like, I'm not that type of drinker, like a social. If we go and do something like, and I might have a wine cooler, you know what I mean? Something light like that. But to actually be just throwing back shots and that's never been me. Like, never. So I'm not into that, and I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm just not. I don't knock nobody that does it, but I just don't want. I don't like that. I don't like to have something have me be different. Like I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm not trying. I don't like it. I'll stick to what I know and how I used to be. My kids. That's when my kids was even surprised to see me drinking like that, and they didn't like it either. So. I took all chocolate out of my shopping bag and lost a stone and a half, and I am going to only eat it once a day. Okay, Mickey, but you can't eat once a day, Mickey. That's not healthy either. My mom do the same thing. You gotta like break it down and eat like just like drop your portions down. Don't just eat once a day because you're gonna slow your metabolism down. You gotta just break it down. Like instead of big meals, break them down into small meals. Because my mom, like, you eat all the time, you eat all day, yeah, but at the same time, you got to do that to maintain your metabolism and have your blood sugars and everything just, you know, going right. Well, now you really changed for the better. Definitely, Richard. Definitely. Thanks, sis. I've seen the changes in you. I'm so proud of you, for real. Thanks, Sushi. Thank you. Like an occasional drinker. Yeah, like an occasional drinker. That's all. That's cool. I'm not trying to be no drunk female. That's not even cute. That is not cute for a female. It's not cute for anybody, but especially for a female. To be drunk, pissy drunk like that. Come on, man. That is not okay. That's ugly to me. I mean, that's my opinion, but it's ugly. It was a different vibe. Yeah, it was a different vibe. I'll drink, like, you know what I mean? Something like, I will have a drink if I go out, go do something. You know, like, I gotta be doing something. But to be just sitting around throwing back shots and shit, like, nah. That's not cute. It's not. Mm-mm. That'd be a whole different vibe. I stopped getting drunk since New Year's Eve '99 because I got too violent. Only if people tried to bully me or my people, but I was totally losing control, so I had to stop. Exactly. And I'm not trying to be having no health issues either. I'm not trying to go through that. Health issues come with that. And I'm not interested in it.
It's over.
What?
Because I looked in the profile and it got her address at Highland Avenue and all that, so they're getting the notices. And I just checked again, so.
Yeah.
What's her name gonna end up getting her butt whooped? Lisa.
Who the mama, baby mama one? The one who got shot? Mm-mm.
She talking shit.
She's on there again?
She talking shit about Jamar's cousin, and Jamar gonna end up snapping out on her because her and they almost had a fight over him.
Over
Because
Jamar?
over him.
Oh.
She seen her. She was letting him out of her car or something. And
Sasha was.
And Lisa tried to roll up on her.
So she on there talking stuff about that, like high type stuff.
She said that's what coke could do to you, or something. Like you better.
You don't need to be doing that because if something happens to that girl, the same thing with her. That's why you got hit up, because you was out there
exactly
not at home with your babies.
Exactly.
So you shouldn't be doing that. And you on social media talking crazy like that about that little girl. Yeah, they shouldn't. Everybody knows what should and shouldn't have been going on. But at the same time, you can't be like that.
Talking about her for a fact that Jamar said he didn't even know that she was doing that when he told me that last night.
Yeah.
This morning, and he said, Juicy said, Ray said she be doing lines in front of her daughter and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a little baby. She don't know what she's doing. But
she got things done in front of her. It's a cycle.
Exactly. Her mom was a drug addict.
Exactly. And I'm sure she did that in front of her. That's what she saw.
So, but she said, yeah, that's what coke would do to you or something. Do for you. Bitch, you better set up for Jamar whoop your ass. That's his
They need to stop.
You can't do that. Because look what happened to you.
Right.
Karma's a motherfucker. And you keep it up. Next time you're going to be lucky.
Yeah, you got lucky.
I think you need to humble yourself.
She do. And that's her problem. You and your mom was out there.
Yes.
And you got hit up. You and your mom got hit.
And she ain't even been talking about her mom, so they must have fell out.
She need to stop. You don't need to be on
I'm mad about that.
These people is crazy, y'all. I told y'all about my brother's stepdaughter and his cousin that happened to. So there's people on social media right now. They doing the most. They on live talking stuff about that's what she get, this and that. Y'all need to stop. My mom didn't win no money, Richard. She didn't win nothing on a Super Bowl. She said, you got something for her, send it over to her. She didn't win nothing. It's like you growing up or showing maturity. Yeah, Richard. Yeah. And I didn't never want to have my platform be that way, My platform was that was never my intentions to get on and be like that,
My daughter ain't even like that.
That's why I said, ask my mom, y'all. My mom know that I didn't even used to drink. She was so surprised to hear how I was drinking when I lived down there. And my kids was calling home, telling my mom. And she couldn't believe it. She didn't even believe them. Because she know I didn't even used to have a drink.
And I stayed with her.
Around my mom. When I was here around her. And we'd go to different functions and different things. And I didn't even used to drink. And she's like, what? She's drinking like that? And they're like, yeah. Mom is drinking. Every day almost. Like, she couldn't believe it. You thought it was a TV. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I had no intentions on having my channel be that way. That's why I said, let me reintroduce myself. That's why I say that to y'all. Let me show y'all the real Mimi, because that's never been me. And sometimes when you be into different things, you let things change you, you know? But like I said, I don't have any regrets. It just is what it is. It was
on there.
Sushi's on here.
I know that. I really remember.
Sushi. My mom said, what's up, Sushi?
Hi, Sushi.
She said that's the only one she really know. That was Richard that asked about the if you won on the Super Bowl.
No, Richard.
He said no, she didn't win. The real Mimi, please stand up. He said, what's up, moms?
What's up?
That's Sushi said, what's up, moms? Mickey said, hi, mommy.
Hi. Any of your girls on here?
No, they ain't on. I don't know where they at. They probably... It's good you gain control. Yeah. See, I've always been the type, even smoking. See, I smoked. I used to always smoke and stuff. But then when I moved to Connecticut, I hadn't smoked in like 8 months. I had stopped smoking. So I started drinking and smoking like crazy for them years while I was down there, you know? But that was I was like at a point before I moved down there, like I stopped smoking because I just was on a different path. I had my mind like focused different. So I was on a mission just to stack my money up and just do something different than what I was doing. So yeah, that was just a moment, but you know, it is what it is. Kendrick Lamar said it best. Sit down, be humble. That's a fact, Richard. That's a fact. They said they thought it was a TV drinking show. That's for real. That's how it was, because we used to be on live. Dude on there all the time. Like, my mom never watched it, y'all, so she don't know. Dude on there like shot o'clock all the time and all that. We throwing back shots and I'm cooking and stuff, and we drinking. Yeah. It was what it was.
Oh, well.
Ain't about nothing. Was the car totaled in the accident? Hey, Mom, was the car totaled? They totaled the car? What did she... You don't even know what she crashed into, huh? The car, I don't know if it was totaled, but I can imagine because of how messed up that they are. Probably was. Richard, I sure didn't. I didn't even go to jury duty down there, and I don't even care. They can keep that. I won't even never be back down there. So
that's why they messed with you. They want you to come.
I'm not going. I wasn't going there. Richard telling me to go. I'm like,
for jury duty?
For down in Connecticut.
For when?
I've been headed.
Oh.
And then they sent me something talking about I had to respond and still had to do it even though I didn't go and all this old crazy stuff. And I'm not there no more. I don't care. I'm not going to do nobody's jury duty. I said, what am I coming down to do jury duty in Connecticut for? Right. Nope. Nope. I have no intentions on living there, so they can keep it.
Lord
Jesus. He said the last channel was a cooking, smoking, and drinking show. No, for real it was. That ain't it. That's definitely not it. We not doing that. It's nothing but positive vibes around here. That ain't it. I don't care. I'm not going down there, Richard. They can keep that. I'm not. They gave my son jury duty and he never went. They can keep that. I'm happy for you, Mimi. It's good to see you more clear-minded and focused. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that blocks and fogs your mind up. Yeah, belly brings problems, James. Yeah, my uncle passed away at 49, 2 weeks before his 50th birthday from a massive heart attack. And he had all kinds of health issues. And he was a heavy guy. Heavy. Like, He had sleep apnea, diabetes, high blood pressure, all that stuff that comes with weight. I know that's MF. You know, I watched it for so many years to not know better, and I'm not doing that. My kids, they just say I don't want them doing that either. So, and I don't want to. I've always been an example for my kids. Like they've always been able to watch their mom, and that's why they're smarter. You know, they will even tell you that. A lot of the things that they got is from me, like the way they think and making better decisions and all that, and they were always impressed about how I was. So I never wanted to show them different than that. And I feel like being in down there, they done seen a lot of things that they never had to see. They never grew up seeing or knowing things about or any of that. Believe me. If I get to telling my story and and basically spilling how people be doing on there and spilling everything, yeah. I could even tell my kids to tell a story and they would be like, wow, it would be different. But that's for another video. Hi, Levi. I just thought that's how it was. I didn't know any better. Yeah, right, Sushi. Nobody knew no better. That's how y'all got introduced to me, from that. Drinking, smoking, partying, you know. That's just what y'all thought. But that's never been me. Like my mom said, she didn't even know of that from me. My brothers, everybody, like, they all like, what? Meme is drinking? Meme is drinking. Like, that's what they call me, Meme. So they like, Meme drinking? Get out of here. She don't drink. I'm down there throwing them back. Like, so then when my mom see me and she's like how small I was, she started crying. So she accidentally, like, I walked past the phone and she was talking to one of my kids. And she's like, wait, that's your mom? Hold her. She started crying. Like, I'm like, yeah. She's like, what is going on? What are you doing down there? Like, everybody's like, they ain't know. They thought maybe it was more severe drugs or different things. But I think it had to do with the drinking. That's why, another reason why I felt like I needed to step away and get my mind right. If you keep doing the same stuff, what is that? Insanity. Expecting a different result, that's insanity. I'm not into it. You got to change things up in order to see something different. Your skin is ready, so that means you're doing something right. Thank you, James. Yeah, I'm trying to clear my skin up, get it right, get the glow back, get my weight back up. Got me a pimple going on, but that's okay. But, yeah, you just see how clear my mind is. Y'all haven't seen me turned up like that. Y'all seen me crazy. Y'all seen me super turned, slurring my words, slumped over. Like, nah, come on, man. I would never get on a social media site and be like that. I would never represent. That's not me to represent myself in that way. I'm on vacation, partying hard. Come on. Yeah. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen the results of drinking. People that been on and been watching. Y'all seen around my birthday trip what happened. Yeah, it's totally different. I nearly died on my 42nd birthday through breathing the fog that smelled like chemicals of a breathing attack. What, Mickey? Dang, sorry to hear that. That is different. Through breathing the fog. Dang. That is crazy. That ain't it. You was drinking like Drake's song back to back. No, for real. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen me. But it's all good. Because, like I said, let me reintroduce myself. I don't eat fried chicken. Plus, I boil all my meat to get those chemicals out, and then I season the meat. James, I know I've been trying to tell people about that boiling the meat. I try to tell people about it. People look at you like you're crazy when you say that. They're like, I don't want no boiled meat. Listen, it's a process. And I boil my meat with vinegar in the water. That's the word of the day. Do something different to expect change. Yeah, do something different to expect change, to get change. Do something different to get a different result. That's it. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect something different. It's called insanity. You can't keep doing the same thing year by year, day by day, month by. You can't do that and expect something different to happen. That's not how it goes. North Philly Morning Star. Good morning, Queen. Where are you from and how can I make you my wife? Well, Philly, I don't know you like that, but I'm from Pittsburgh though. Shout out to the Eagles. I'm from Pittsburgh. Nothing changes unless you make the change. That's a fact, Sush. You got to make the change. And I wanted to make a change to see something different. I couldn't keep doing that. I knew that. Drinking all the time and I couldn't do that. And if I'm around people and they don't see anything wrong with what's going on, and you come to them and say something about it and they don't see it, then you got to change and make something different. This is what has to happen then, because I'm not going to keep doing the same thing and going through the same type of stuff. Yeah, you seen that trip, Sushi? You was there. Y'all was on the phone, on the thing. It was an eye-opener for you, yeah. So you seen the inside shit that does not seem. You seen behind the scenes, right? Imagine that. Just popped up on your shorts. Okay. That's what's up. That is what's up. Well, stay around. You know, I do these lives sometimes. Come on. Vibe out with y'all. Different times of the day. You never know. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and put your notification bells on. We're not that far from each other. I've never been to Philly, but I'm not that far from Philly, you know? So they put so much bad things in the food, especially in America. Yes, they do. That's why when you go to those other countries, you taste the food, the difference in the food. Like I was where was I at? Dominican Republic. The chicken over there tastes amazing. Like the food was so good. I said, what the, man, I can't wait to go back to get some of that chicken. It was so good. You could taste it so clean. Like it was delicious. I can't wait to go and get some more. Philly, my IG is Mimi's Love. I think it's MIMISLVE. I think. As you see, I don't be on that much, but yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I was partying hard. Now just imagine. Just imagine. Yeah. Apparently I was subbed already. I like to spread love on YouTube. Well, thank you. What I'm not with is being in that type of situation. I've never been through that. My kid's father, none of that. Come on, imagine that. So we're not doing that. That's just not. That ain't me. That's not me. I'm not that weak of a female to even be with in that type of situation and stay in it. Vegas is amazing. I love Vegas. It's definitely fun. It's fun. Well, thank you. Thank you, Tweak. Vegas is fun. I look 26. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, I'm not 26. Nope. 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 I'm grown, though. Just know that. I'm grown. And so I always tell you, I'm a grown woman. Hey, Wyatt. How you doing? Welcome to the live, Wyatt. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button for me, y'all. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tweet. It's everything you do and go involved. Tips to save and pour his money over there. You spend a lot of money in Vegas. I tell you that, Mickey. Yeah. Just make sure you go. If you go there, you got your money right. Cause if you gamble, especially if you're a gambler, you're gonna spend a lot of money. I'm not a gambler. I don't believe in giving people my money that I didn't work hard for like that. Just giving it away. What if I don't win? Then you got all my money. We're not doing that. I'm not trying to make anybody else rich like that. And your labs at work was when you would really think about what was going on and your breaks. Yeah. Get my mind right. And inside, on the side, I'm sitting there thinking like, life is crazy. Like, happy Valentine's Day, Eric. Yeah, Sush. Like, that was really my only time away where I can really think and
How did you do this?
have my mind, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Look at this. This is how our court works.
This is right at the end of the Mansfield Bridge as you come into
damn.
Keysburg, getting on to.
Look at the
This
car,
is
y'all.
right at the end of the Mansfield Bridge as you come into Portview, McKeesport, getting on to 5th Avenue, and you can see this car smashing into the Jersey barrier. And in fact, it's standing on its
That is
nose.
freaking crazy,
Top
man.
of the car leaning up against the Jersey barrier.
Look at
Some
that
extreme
car,
damage to the Jersey
like-
barrier. Emergency crews on the scene. You are backing about halfway across the span of the Mansfield Bridge.
That's sad. I hope that baby's okay.
They ain't reporting no injuries yet. No people.
Yeah, that's facts, Sush.
We better get a call at 11.
Today? Oh, for real? That's the car of my brother's little cousin and stepdaughter. That's that car from last night. You see that car? That's why they in medically induced coma, and the other one hasn't woke up yet. She's in a regular coma. She got internal bleeding and everything else. That is crazy. That baby, I hope the baby's okay. I don't know exactly the injuries, but that's terrible. Drinking and driving. Y'all see what happens? Drinking and driving is crazy. Y'all have seen me in situations where we flying, going 100, going this and that, racing and doing all that, drinking. The location's here in Pittsburgh. Tweet. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, that's my brother's stepdaughter and little cousin. Then in your early 20s, and then there was a 2-year-old baby in the car too. Everybody's in the hospital. We don't really know the injuries. Well, we know of some of the injuries, but we don't know. We haven't got an update since yet, so we'll see when my brother called back and let my mom know what's going on. His daughter is actually, she called him from the hospital telling him what was going on. And then his cousin on his father's side, she also got the call because they seen the car on Facebook and they said it looked like his little cousin's car. And so they call, that's how she found out about it. And everybody, that's when everybody started rushing to the hospitals and trying to see, you know, what happened. And yeah, so just keep up in y'all prayers, y'all. I'll give y'all an update about what's going on with that. Hopefully everybody walk away and, you know, yeah. They was going across the bridge. That's terrible. Thank you, Sushi. Hopefully nothing happens. You know, everybody makes it. I don't think the other one woke up yet, and she's in critical condition. So hopefully that happened at 2 o'clock this morning. So hopefully she wake up and walk away with her life still, cause that's terrible. I think the baby is woke and not in no coma or anything. Hopefully she's good. The mom is, they said they've been talking to her about that drinking and all that stuff like crazy. And so hopefully, like I said, just keep them in your prayers. That car looks messed up though. I didn't know the car looked like that. That is. As you see, Desiree, you was asking about the car. You see that car is totaled. Yeah. And they just, and her mother, the one who's driving, who his little cousin, that was her car. She was the one driving. They just lost their mother a couple months ago. Hey Ma, how old is his little cousin, and how old are they? I know they're in their early 20s. How old are they?
Kiva is 23.
One of them, I know she wasn't older than my oldest son. One's 23.
And I don't know how old Sasha is. Sasha's probably about maybe 26.
Oh, she's older than Kiva?
Yeah.
Oh. My brother's stepdaughter is 23, and his cousin 26.
And the baby's like 2.
The baby's like 2 or 3.
I think she's 2. But she was a baby when they lived down there. They used to live at the Eden building. Until Monty went to jail.
Somebody said they looked it up and it says, looking it up, but it says 3 and 4 died.
Yeah, that's not it.
That's not the one.
No, it's look for the Dravosburg and
look for Dravosburg and McKeesport.
I forget the name of the bridge. Menning Bridge or
Dravosburg and McKeesport.
I put in accident near Dravosburg and McKeesport and it pulled that up.
Yeah, accident near there.
Dravosburg
and
Dravosburg.
That's Dravo. D-R-A-V-O.
B-U-R-G.
B-U-R-G. Dravosburg and McKeesport.
Yeah, that's all it will pull up.
And they'll pull up.
I couldn't get it nowhere else.
Yeah, she tried. She seen that one too.
What?
His spider or something.
Oh, snap. Oh my God. Well, you better get up. You look like a stink bug.
I know. Try to. Wait. Get away from her. Look, I do look like a stink bug.
Shit, it better not be nothing else.
It ain't.
I know. I better get that big, but they do. I don't want to see him.
I had to make sure.
He just sucks all his blood. You see all the blood? Oh, God. Yeah, it's not showing anything. I'm waiting on the news.
Yeah, waiting on the news to really see what's going on. My brother hasn't called back yet. He
Went to
go.
work.
He's at work, so.
He ain't been asleep. He was pouring him a drink at 4 o'clock.
I bet he was. Bottom of my mind. Whew. I can't see it in me. I feel bad though. I have goosebumps. Yeah, you see that car, man. That's scary. Yeah, that's why I said hopefully everybody wake up and walk away with their life still at least. Because that is terrible. We just got to keep them in our prayers. That's all we could do. My brother, he's at work, so that's why he hasn't called with an update. But he been up, my mom said, since early in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning. Worried to death. That's no good. I know my niece is going through it. She's at the hospital. But let me go on ahead and get off here, though, y'all, because I got an appointment. I have to have an orientation in a couple minutes. So I have to get off of here so I can go on ahead and do this orientation. And it's over the phone, though, so I don't have to go out, which is great. So I'm going to go on ahead and get off here. Hopefully I can come back out on here later and tap in with y'all. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes, how my day go. But deuces, y'all. Make sure y'all stay blessed. Anybody that's not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button or double tap the screen, however it is that you do it. Deuces. And stay blessed, everybody. Talk to y'all later.